Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Sunday, June 19th. Right? Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
18th was
Yeah.
yesterday,
Yeah,
but
19th.
I mean, I was thinking that was the day that we had to go down
to
for
work.
Saturday.
Yeah.
And 19th was the Dirtquake, which the Dirtquake, by the way, was phenomenal.
That was so much fun.
That thing was way cool. And of course my kid said it got really wild after we left, because we left at what, 11:30 or something.
Yeah, it was about that.
But you know, we're tired, we're cold, and we're not running around and drinking like the kids and, you know, having some antifreeze in us and stuff like that.
I know.
And but I'm sure he'll never tell me just how wild things got there, but I hear it gets just crazy after midnight. There was a live band that was gonna start. I don't know if you could see that, looked like a warehouse thing over there. It was just a great big covered area, huge thing. Looks like it's probably about 3 or 4 stories tall. It looked like they were setting a band up in there. I seen lights in there. It was just an assumption that that's what they were doing, but I know the band was over there on the far west side. But man, what a crazy fun thing.
It was lots of fun.
Yeah.
Ryan came up today and he was so tired.
Yeah, he was tired. He washed his truck out there, and
He goes, I gotta go home.
yeah, he must have been in this area. Surely he didn't drive all the way here just to wash his truck.
No, I think he left from Castle Rock and just came up here to say hey and happy Father's Day.
He sent me a video, a couple of clips since I made that video. It's on the motovlog side, by the way. But anyway, the old Automoto, it's going up a conveyor to go into a metal shredder cruncher thing. So
he killed it.
yeah, the Automoto is no more. She's completely, well, she's scrap now.
Yeah, she's gone.
The other one was Brian, one of the technicians there at work. Ryan and Brian. As you can imagine, you scream Ryan and Brian looks, you know, other ambient noise, you can't, with noise in the shop, you can't tell Brian from Ryan. Anyway, Brian had Ryan bring his Automoto, which is the one without the roof, the orange one that you've seen in that video. And he goes, I just want to see it on video or something. That thing probably got Snapchatted, Instagrammed.
Oh yeah.
That thing went all over everywhere. It's crazy. Even one of the Rolling Sand photographers did a Instagram post on Ryan saying the aliens do exist. It was one of Ryan's friends riding it. Ryan goes, the only thing that sucked is it wasn't me driving it or riding it. But and then I guess my son, if you follow him on Facebook, which is Ryan Smoak, I guess he posted, I haven't seen it yet, but I guess he posted some videos of it being jumped. So
it looked like they were having fun.
Yeah, he was gonna race, but
by the time he got off work, it was too late to sign up
for the sign up.
That blows.
Yeah, so instead it became jumping the Automoto and cold beers, and the Automoto broke in half. That video of them dragging that thing back was so funny. That just cracks me up. Hope you guys get a chuckle out of that.
I know, I thought that was funny.
That was nuts. Oh man, the craziest thing, and I literally just knew I was the only one that seen this. There's no way. I thought I was going to be explaining something to Kelly that she's just thinking, okay,
if I didn't see it, I would have thought he had lost his freaking
can't believe
nugget.
she's seen it. You know, I figured she'd probably be dozing off, because it's not that far from our house to Castle Rock, but still, it was late. She's tired, I was tired. But we're driving along, and we got off the freeway, and we're probably 2-3 miles down Jackson Highway, and in this completely pitch black dark area. There are a couple of houses there, but it's farmhouses, and these people go to bed, you know, it's farm people, you know. They go to bed early, get up crazy early. We're driving along, and like a scene out of a zombie movie, there's this creepy old man standing just off the fog line.
Yeah.
Just standing there, and he had this like
a vest and a white shirt, and he's just standing there,
staring at the road, and literally just looked white as a ghost.
It's like, what the
creepiest thing, and I just like, I couldn't even say anything for a second. I'm going, what the, and then she says, what was that? You know, and started cussing. I go, I can't believe you've seen that. I just knew I seen something that you didn't see, and there's no way I'm going to be able to explain this to you.
That was creepy.
That was creepy.
I mean, you just felt weird all the way home.
Oh yeah.
Because you just felt creeped out.
Really dark out here. There's no light pollution. When it gets dark, it's just completely dark. And you know, the weird thing is we had a full moon, so there's this very weird glow.
Like,
you know, it's
about
like
stuff.
Yeah, it's very, very creepy.
That was really weird. And then the possums kept coming across the road.
Baby possums, and she never sees anything. I see things run across the road going, holy crap, did you see the mink? Or there used to be minks up at Silver Lake. See all these crazy things running across the road. She, no, I didn't see it, no, I didn't see it. She'd seen both of them. Yeah. Little tiny baby possums.
It's like, no! Stay away from the friggin' roads.
Crazy.
You want to get a little squishified?
That's nuts. At least there was no deer. When I went for the little night drive after I got the Honda car fixed, you know, oddly enough, it was just because I came off of Smoky Valley. Oh no, never mind. I was on.
Anyway, he was on a road,
and the deer was coming across, and it just turned, and it was in the opposing lane. But it was just walking along, just keeps looking back at me, walking along. Must be used to the cars going by or something. There's not a lot of traffic out there either, so probably not a lot of people scaring them. But
I know,
it was a big deer.
I was going to work on Friday, Saturday. Friday.
Yeah, Friday. You drove by yourself.
No, you got me doing it. Friday, Saturday. You guys don't care. Anyway, I was going to work the other day because Shawn was bringing the shop truck back. And it was mama deer and 2 twins. Again, just, you know, the twins, you know, bounced across the road. The mom, it's like, are you kidding me? Hurry up. You know, cars are coming. You're going to get squishified.
There's a woodpecker back there. I doubt the camera will pick that up. The Sony would pick it up. This is that little boom mic I have on the Sony thing. But it's very directional. If I'm off to the side, as you notice, the volume goes way up, goes way down. But it's like hyper directional. But yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, deers everywhere. And there's certain sections of 505 out here that they should have deer crossing signs. You ever notice when they put up deer crossing signs, that's not where you ever see them crossing. It's always somewhere else. There. They're always in a different place. But that was nuts. The Indian show or demo day things, that was fun. Yeah, I've got 3, like I said last night, there's 3 test rides coming out of that. One of them's not an Indian, which is really cool. Well, I guess you know by the daily vlog. I took Kelly for a ride on a Roadmaster, and she absolutely loved it. Yeah, that thing was amazingly fun. Yeah, she said she's never been on a motorcycle that comfortable ever, on any motorcycle ever. You haven't ridden on a Goldwing 1800 though. No. That's a full-on lazy boy recliner back there. I don't know, that Roadmaster was pretty cool. Yeah, but the Goldwing's not as cool as a thumping V-twin. I like the thump. Yeah. But then I rode the Scout 60, which I'm just still absolutely totally impressed with. I seriously had low expectations for that. I love the Scout, and I figured the Scout 60, you know, with the 5-speed and the missing 22 horsepower, there's no way that thing is lacking 22 horsepower. But anyway, and you know, a bit of torque. I don't think it's a huge amount of torque, but it's missing a noticeable amount of torque. When you ride it, you don't notice that at all. In fact, I was very impressed with it. Plus, it's a color I like. It's all black. All black. Yeah, everything is all black. And you wonder where your daughter Ashley gets the black from. Everything's black. Everything is black. Have you seen the CBR 1000RR that's flat black? All flat black? No, I don't want to look at things that I can't have. Yeah. Well, I can't ride CBR 1000RRs are a magical motorcycle. Very, very fast, and you know, you see they road race and stuff like that. They're not all high tech like the R1s and the new ZX10, but Honda's coming out with that high tech bike next year, so look out. They did make one, the RC, is it the 213V S or whatever they call it, but very limited. It's like 70 or 80 grand or something. I don't think we'll get one. You gotta have a certain amount of sales or whatever, but or something. Or you gotta put a bunch of money down to get it. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Anyway, it's flat black, and it's really cool looking. Very stealth bomber looking. Still one of the best looking bikes I can remember. Was the VFR 800 in 04 was what Honda called asphalt black. I think they just simply called it asphalt, and it was flat black.
Yeah, it was that. Just
Kind of had sharp, you know, the sharp lines of the newer VFR 800s. That thing full on looked like a stealth bomber out there. That's the coolest looking bike.
Oh, I remember.
Oh yeah.
He was obsessed.
I still love the VFR 800s. They're a really fun bike. They're heavy, but they're like a white elephant. It's fun to ride those things. People go, oh, it's just a VFR. And then they go, geez, what now? You go for a little ride with them and they go, what is that? Because you just, sport bikes and stuff, you just leave them coming out of turns. There's so much torque, it just bombs out while they're rev, rev, rev. Just gone. Keep that old VTEC, keep all 16 valves and the both sides of the airbox open, and that old VFR 800 is moving. But it is heavy. So,
Motorcycles.
Yeah.
Motorcycles.
Everything's motorcycles. The Indian show, Dirt Quake. You were talking about that on the way home, how our lives, my life, literally since I was 9 years, well, before I was 9 years old, but when I got my first motorcycle.
Motorcycles.
Yeah. And then I drug her into it in 81 when I met her.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Ryan, oddly enough, Ryan, out of 4 kids, Ryan's the only one that just went into motorcycles.
Yeah.
You knew he was into motorcycles right away.
I mean, the other kids, you know, thought they were cool. Didn't want to ride them.
But just didn't have that, you know, that drive to, you know, get me that first motorcycle and let's go for a ride and whatever. It was funny Ryan did.
They were all, I mean, because as y'all know, every child is different.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody has their own interests and likes and stuff. But Ryan just happened to, you know, I mean, it could have been that, you know, none of our kids like motorcycles.
Yeah.
Could have just been
you
and I thing.
It just seems weird that, you know, when your parents are, you know, all they know is us working with motorcycles, you know.
Although our kids absolutely die at the smell of walking into a motorcycle shop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they still come back and go, you know, if you go over there to visit or something like that, and they'll go, oh God, you smell like a motorcycle shop.
Yeah.
You know, because you smell like the leather and the chemicals.
All the things that are in a shop that smells like a shop, yeah.
Yeah, and the kids, it just reminds them of when they were little.
I think that's...
And go, oh, you smell so good, you smell like the shop. Oh, thanks.
It's so fascinating to me about going into Harley shops, and like if you go over on our Indian side over there, is that when I was a kid, most riding gear was leather. All riding boots were leather.
Yeah, the smell
Motorcycle
of leather.
stores were just wrought with the leather smell. Was just just that smell is just amazing.
Yeah, I love the smell of
leather.
leather.
Well, Harleys are still a lot of leather. Indians, of course, a lot of leather. You walk over there by the wall there with all the Indian coats and stuff over there. Oh,
I know it. I could
so
just hang out over there forever. It's like I go over there to get coffee because you gotta go past the Indian section to get coffee, and it's like, can I just hang out here for the day? I just want to smell and touch everything. All
the seats on all Indians is real leather.
Yeah.
All the what are the Chief Classics or whatever, the ones with the leather saddlebags, it's all real leather, and it puts off a wonderful, wonderful smell.
Yeah, it just, and Indian products are amazing. The quality.
Yeah, I need to like do some kind of a...
Sorry.
No, I'll just elaborate and do a close-up. You just wouldn't believe how this hat is made.
I know
it's absolutely amazing.
And it's, I mean, the clothes and stuff, you know, it's a little bit more than what you would pay for, you know, something else. But something else is going to wear out in a couple of washes. This is, I mean, it is really
it's crazy
good,
quality.
Really good quality.
Shirts and even this t-shirt, you know, I wear it as a night shirt and all kinds of stuff. And you can see when I do that, it wrings the neck out on it. But, I mean, Any other shirt, the amount of time I've wore this as a night shirt would be junk.
Oh, it'd be dead.
Yeah, well, you've seen them. They have holes everywhere.
Yeah, and you wash them and they just like fade and they get thinner and thinner and thinner, but not the Indian stuff.
Yeah. It's crazy. We're about to make this camera cut off, unfortunately.
Sorry. And we're on an apparel roll.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We could go on about motorcycles forever, as you guys will know.
Yeah, we will do that.
Yeah. Come on, we're going to need to roll out. We got like 30 seconds and the camera's going to stop.
Okay, you got to hush then. Okay. Thank you guys very much for watching. You guys have a wonderful night, morning, afternoon, whatever it is when you watch us. We will see you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to like, try not to dislike, and hit that subscribe button. And we adore your comments.
Oh, yeah. And thanks for all the Father's Day things, too. I haven't had a chance to answer them. I'm still wearing my bracelet from last night, so. But anyway, it's about to turn red. Thank you guys very, very much. And have a wonderful day.
Take care, everybody.
Keep smiling. We'll see you now. Bye-bye.